Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min. And Akanji.
And it's Jimenez.
Caicedo.
Now that looks a decent ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Barcelona deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Here we go again.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
And the return pass. Oh, well played. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's tried one! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Fagioli. And it's Caicedo. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pulisic receives it in a good position here. Serginho. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Messi. And this is Neymar. He's got away. He's found some chance. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. And here's Neymar. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation. That's really good energy.
Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Akanji. And he's managed to get free. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Shot a goal! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Threads one in. Neymar gets flagged offside. Akanji and Caicedo. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Marquinhos gets a foot in here. Stood up well to him there. Jimenez. Fagioli. And it's Robertson. Now it's Messi. Nicked it back promptly. Played out to the left flank. Oh, super ball. Neymar!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Maldini. And here's Neymar. Valverde. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Numero 7. Lascia il campo per il numero 10.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Messi. Some resolute defending there. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. Cuadrado. He is just caressing the ball. Goes for goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Palmer. He has found the way through. And he's searching through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4. Viene sostituito con il numero 17.
And it's Serginho. Messi. Now it's Palmer. Aimed beyond the defence. Now that's well seen too. Jimenez. Time added on 4 minutes. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Robertson. Here's Oyarzabal. And it's Caicedo. Hernandez wins the duel this time. Caicedo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Neymar! And we're done. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise...
A real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Camavinga, Akanji, Robertson, Camavinga, Palmer did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Played over towards the opposite flank. Can he get it through? He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar plays it in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Good effort from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
It's been a pretty high up. Oh, terrible pass. Palmer has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Palmer! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the volley. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Camavinga. Caicedo. Now Son Heung-min.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Pretty robust defending.
He is through here. And he's gone back. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his...
And Messi! Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Caicedo.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
It's a promising position. Neymar! Son Heung-min. Messi. Now it's Kane. Now it's Messi. Barcelona finding their passes. And here's Neymar. Spread out to the left. He's got away. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He might be in here. Maldini. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Messi. Messi. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And it's Caicedo. It's a threatening ball. And he thumps it clear.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. He has found a way through. He's gone for goal! And he's being shifted off it. Takes a shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. In towards the back stick. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Kane. Messi. Serginho makes the interception. Palmer. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's had a hit. It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Robertson. It's Camavinga.
1 minute at a time.
Son Heung-min. And it's Messi. Palmer. He's going for goal. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. So we reach the halfway point.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling...
Barcelona have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. That's been cut out, well played. Not the most accurate pass. Son Heung-min. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hernandez. And it's Maldini. And Marquinhos. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark.
Such good technique.
Neymar's cross, and the keeper beats it away.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now it's Kane. Now it's Messi.
Oh, really well played.
And he's lost his man here. And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. He's on it, can he get away?
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in execution.
Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Up he goes! Kane. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Caicedo, nicely aimed pass. Kane. Now it's Son Heung-min. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Hernandez. And here's Messi. Well read, nice interception. Valverde. Kane. No, that's been intercepted. Valverde. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. throw-in. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Hernandez. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Rudiger. Now, can they get him away? Messi! It's hit the crossbar. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers
Qué
will always
variante.
have an option with him.
Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Oh, that's well spotted.
Barcelona are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
And it's Cuadrado. It's gone out for a throw-in. Cuadrado applies the finish! And he's lifted it over.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the
Could be danger here! Deftly away.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Chooses to go cross-field. He's in space and looking for options. He's had a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Cuadrado certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Alexander-Arnold. Son Heung-min. Oh, he's burst through! Oh, nicely intercepted. That has not gone well. Now it's Kane. Valverde. Tries to play it through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Caicedo with the slide tackle there. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. Now it's Palmer. He's a sharp little ball. And there's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. And that will be the final act. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Look at the chance! It's in! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
4 minutes is number 27.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Turns back here, probably the best option. That is good alertness. Now he's off and running. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Kane. Foden. Palmer. And it's Serginho. And it's Kane. That's good running with the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gets into some space. He's picked his way through. That is a crunching tackle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Spread it left. Now it's Neymar. In towards... Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers. Foden. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. It's just beyond his reach.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Foden. Oh, no joy this time. De Ketelaere. Now it's Cuadrado. De Ketelaere. Now it's Palmer! Off the post! Barcelona with the corner, there first. And he's there to clear it. Trabzonspor are looking to go forward now. And he's there to belt it away. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Might be danger here. It's Kane! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Neymar. Over to the other side. Cuadrado. Strong running down that left flank. He is through here. Now that is a hefty challenge. And this is Messi. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, denied! Brilliant brilliantly.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Rudiger spots it and intercepts. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, what has happened here? And that should get the job done. Aims beyond. Great chance! Has another go! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 35 minutes is...
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Neymar. Palmer. Pass somewhat off target. Foden. That is ended up in no man's land. Spread out to the left. And it's Alexander-Arnold. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Knocks it out wide. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
That's really well cleared. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Neymar. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. Stood up well to him there. Messi could try cutting inside. Messi! Great effort, but no way through. And that's been won straight back. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So once again, we're underway. Now it's to Ketelara. And the through ball. Oh, smashing header! Decent enough try. Well read, nice interception. Foden. Foden, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And again they hit the front. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Number 21, Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, it's come loose. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's fabulous. Rudiger is there to clear. Foden. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Kane. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Palmer. And De Ketelaere. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
The attendance for this match was
Van Dijk.
51,832.
Foden. Foden. Tries from distance. Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. De Ketelaere knocks it into space. That's going to go a long way.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he was quick to react. Nice looking ball. Serginho. Kalulu thinks one through. Rudiger attempts a clearance. Messi. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Musa. Now it's De Ketelaere. De Ketelaere. And it's Palmer. He's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
And it's Serginho. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Threads one in, played into space out wide. Now that's well seen too. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Messi. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. He's not got that quite right.
Trabzonspor clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Marquinhos. Now it's De Ketelaere. Marquinhos. Ball played for Musa. Tries to play it through. Ball played through for the wide man. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every...
And the finish! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Foden just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Musa. Messi with the foul. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Looking for options for movement. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Neymar. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. And it's Serginho. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing
So what do you
out-
take?
Scuza, ma avea microfonul oprit, domnul.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Khan claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Konate. Now it's Pele. Taken back almost at once.
There's no flag.
Big chance! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's in a great position here. Picked out brilliantly. Brilliantly cut out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
A probing pass. Konate cuts it out. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Now it's Pele. Now it's Haaland. Galatasaray are behind here despite their domination of possession. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Backward it goes. Valverde! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Rivaldo plays it short. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sporting have their third corner. And they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence. And back to the keeper. Neuer. And it's Mendes. And this is Rivaldo.
Vinicius Junior
Has it in a wide position. Pele! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
So their fourth corner of the game. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Foot in. It's run loose here. And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. McAllister, and he's been shifted off it. Now it's Griezmann. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Not the most accurate pass. That's a sharp pass. Valverde in acres of space out. Shoots! No mistake!
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And yes, it's him again.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Alexander-Arnold has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Played out towards the right wing. Goulart unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Velvet on the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Dani Olmo. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, super find. And it's Rivaldo.
And he's had a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Rivaldo with the short one. Out to the left it goes. Rivaldo gets flagged offside. He's only too happy to take that back.
And he's lost his man here. And the shot!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Xabi Alonso. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Galatasaray really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 10, Silvestre. Number 19, Hernandez. Coming on the field, number 5, number 3, Maldini.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Griezmann. He is through here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Kaká, who's set up one goal so far. He's got away. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Dani Olmo is onto it in a flash. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way through. Drives it. It's a mighty effort. It's in. The second half sparks straight into life. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Beckenbauer. And he's intervened well there. And they're back on the ball again. Rivaldo. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Galatasaray really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Xavi Alonso is the guilty party there.
Substitution in progress.
Xavi Alonso has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Galatasaray perhaps contemplating their next change here. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. He might, and he shoots! Off the post! Has another go! They've scored!
Dinamo, băieți, bravo!
Back in business!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Great vision. Nicely spread. Valverde, he's shifting through the gears here. Delivered across. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can.
And applies the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Galatasaray! And the comeback is complete. Some heroic goalkeeping.
Bine,
but
băieți,
even
bravo!
that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Sporting really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, there's a probing ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's an excellent interception.
He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Played out to the left flank. Just 5 minutes left.
And he was alert to it.
And here's Yamal.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
And this is Hazard. Chance, surely! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Tries from a long way out. And that is certainly not what he had in mind. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Kvaratskhelia. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Galatasaray pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Da.